No, what I was gonna say was that it's like the thing that bums me out when shit like that happens is actually how used to it the black community is. Like I always project onto when shit like this happens where it's like totally racially like hot. I always like put myself in the shoes of someone that's part of this category and affected by this, and then always with the African American community, it's just like that's the fucking saddest part of it is that they're not as mad. Is it because they're just like, what the fuck did you think this world was? Like when Kramer said the N-word on stage, it was like, wow, that's a big deal, and they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, oh God, Jesus Christ, oh, it's just fucking. Like, and then this happened, and it's like, there's no riots, there's no. Well, this is not.
But let's say black community got up and got really pissed off and started rioting. Then what?
But exactly, yeah. That's the thing is like they. Now I'm dehumanizing by talking about they, but I'm saying like they. That community knows that's the greatest thing they could do for racism, is to react, and it's like this fucking horrible syndrome. It's like we figured out Swiss Army knives of oppression because the butcher knife stopped working in the 1800s. So now we've got it down to fucking corkscrews and little can openers.
That little asshole said he wanted to try to start a race war in America, and I hope that he did it. Like everything he could to make sure that never happens. Like that actually the opposite happens from that. That even like anybody that might have been on the racial fence on that one is pushed to the side of decency and like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think the only hope Italian is we gotta realize that this whole thing is a dodge. All this race shit is it's just a distraction from the class warfare. It's just all it is just poor people. Their worst nightmare is all poor people feeling the same way, because then if there's that and then there's also democracy, then it's legal to overthrow. And as long as all the poor people are like, you're racist, you're sexist, you're a pedophile. See, stop judging the pedophiles. I keep saying, let's join forces with them. You can't pick your bedfellows in a revolution. We're gonna be storming the Capitol, and just when the Sentinels are like blasting us with the rays, we're gonna be like, oh, we're pinned down. I can't. This is it. I'm sorry. Black guy, it's all right, white guy. At least we're gonna die as brothers. Yeah. Wait, did you hear that? Look, pedophiles! Flank left on my word. Dive!
Second wave. Dive! Wait, are the pedophiles played by Brian Blessing from Flash Gordon?
The pedophiles are the Hawkmen from Flash Gordon.
Yeah. Golden to life? And he's 12? Ooh!
and then the white guy and the black guy look at each other and they go, any port in a storm. I don't know why you groaned at that. You were having a pretty good time when the pedophiles were flying. I guess I gilded the lily.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just you made it too real all of a sudden.
Yeah, I guess because the protagonist signed off on it. Is that what it was? Okay, all right. That was just random one of your tweets.
I like flying pedophiles a lot.
Can't that be the title? Flying pedophiles.
Pedophiles dive.
Pedophiles dive.
I gotta rent Flash Gordon again. That movie's so good.